Hey everyone, Tony Gwynn Jr. from Gwynn and Chris. I hope you guys had a happy Thanksgiving holiday. You can catch us on Gwynn and Chris Monday through Friday on 97.3 The Fan, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Vlog number 4. Welcome. The subject at hand today is the college football playoff. This week is the conference championship week. All the teams will be playing their conference championship game. Tomorrow will be the new release of the college football rankings for the playoffs. Now, going into this week, Alabama's 1, Clemson's 2, Notre Dame's 3, Michigan 4. The top 3 won their games, so you can assume that they'll remain the same 1 through 3. Michigan got boat raced in Ohio State, and you can assure that they won't be in that 4th spot. But the intriguing part about this is for those people out there like myself who want to see 2 or 4 teams added to this playoffs, we may get the scenario that will start to cause noise and maybe push towards that 2 or 4 extra teams into this playoffs. Right now, Georgia sits at 5. You can assume they'll move up into that 4 spot. They'll take on Alabama in their conference championship game, which then, brings up another scenario in which an undefeated Alabama team could lose their conference championship game, and what happens then? Now they have a loss. Georgia obviously will slide up. You have teams like Oklahoma who are on the outskirts, who won their game against West Virginia. You have teams like Ohio State, who is 10 going into this past week. They're going to move up, and with Central Florida losing their quarterback, they're probably not going to go very far up. You got Washington State, who is ahead of Ohio State as well. They lost, so Ohio State's going to make up some ground this week, and they have a conference championship game to play. They'll play against Northwestern, who is ranked. So it leaves the scenario. Let's say Alabama wins, Georgia loses. That's an easy fix, right? Oklahoma, if they win their conference championship game, they'll play against Texas, and this is a revenge game for them. That's their only loss of the season. So they'll have a chance to revenge that game. They win, they'll slide up. That there is a better scenario for the folks that like the 4-team playoff, right? You get a Big 12 team in, you get an SEC team in there, you get an ACC team. Most of the people are happy. For those of us who want that 2 or 4 extra teams added to this playoff, you want to see only 2 of those conferences get in. You can already book it. SEC is getting at least 1 team into this bad boy. ACC, you can book it. They're getting another team unless they lose to a 5-4 or 5-6 pit team, 6-5 pit team. You can assure that they're probably going to be in that playoff as well. So with that number 4 spot being wide open, Georgia can stay in there at 4. I think that gives us the best scenario, right? You get 2 SEC teams and ACC teams. The other 3 Power 5 conferences are ticked off. They're going to cause so much trouble for the heads of this whole playoff committee. They're going to start looking into it. Now, probably needs to happen on multiple years in order for you to see immediate action. But this is a start for us. For those of us who want to see the extra teams added, this is the best way to get it done. You get the heads to start yelling, fussing at the power or the conference, the college football playoff committee. You start getting them on those heads a little bit, things will start to move in that direction. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Let's hope somehow there's only 2 of the 5 Power 5 conferences in this playoff. Then we can start to move towards that 2 or 4 team extra in this playoffs. Make sure you join us again. Gwynn and Chris, 3 to 7, Monday through Friday. See you next week. Vlog number 5 coming.